The mad bloods coming from your music tune. Just mad blood.
Eats the Carolina Reaper. Watching so many movies, he turns into the Jeeper Reaper.
Yeah,
Monster kid from the start.
from the
But he ain't
start.
got brains, but he got heart.
But he got heart.
Hey, Patience. Hey, Doc.
Hey,
What sits at the bottom of the sea and twitches?
The Little Mermaid.
Nope. Do you know, Patience?
You've never seen The Little Mermaid twitch?
No.
Okay.
Did you?
No, I was just guessing. Under the sea, you know?
Do you know? Do you know, Patience? Do you know, Doc?
I don't know. What sits on the bottom of the sea and twitches?
You ready for this, Patience?
Twitches.
You ready?
Twitches.
You ready?
Ready, I'm ready.
Nervous wreck.
Like a nervous shipwreck. Like a nervous wreck.
Yes! A nervous wreck!
Yes, nervous wreck. I get it.
That was
A
funny.
nervous wreck.
Hey, Patience. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Bucky,
You ready for another one?
another joke.
You ready, Patience? What did the Tin Man say when he got run over by a steamroller?
Well, Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man.
That he didn't already have.
Okay, so what did the Tin Man say when the steamroller ran him over?
Yes. What did he say? Do you know, Patience?
Ouch.
Do you know, Doc?
He said, ouch.
Probably, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. Do you know,
He
Patience?
said, crunch.
You ready for this? You ready for this, Doc?
Go ahead.
You ready, Patience? He said, curses. Foil again.
Foil again.
Foil again.
Foil again. I get it.
Wasn't that
That
funny?
was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I like that one.
Twitch.
Stop it. People think you're a weirdo. What
Another one.
did the bald man exclaim when he received a comb for a present? What did he exclaim? Do you know, Patience? Do you know, Doc?
So, like if Hugo got a comb for a present,
Yes.
what might he say?
Yes. Yes. Do you know? Do you know what Hugo would say?
I don't know. What did the bald man say?
You ready for this? He said, thanks. I'll never part with it. I'll never part with it.
I like that one too.
That was a good one.
Three good jokes. Uncle Polly would be proud of you.
Uncle Polly.
Okay.
I love telling jokes.
I know you do.
I love it.
Okay, you ready?
Hey, Doc. Hey, Patience. A bear walks into a bar and says, give me a whiskey and cola.
A bear walks into a bar
Yes?
and says, give me a whiskey and a cola.
Yes. He says, give me a whiskey and a cola.
Okay.
So, the bartender asks, why the big paws? The bear shrugged. I'm not sure. I was just born with them.
He was just born with big paws. Okay.
Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc.
This is turning into the
Hey,
Bucky
Doc.
show.
One more. It's really quick. Doc,
What?
how does Moses make tea?
Moses make tea?
Yeah, it's an easy one.
Go ahead.
You ready?
Yes.
Hebrews.
Hebrews.
Doc, I got a couple more. Come on, Doc.
Moses make tea. Patience! Hey! Welcome back to Dr. Dread Reviews. We have a very interesting movie to talk about tonight. Directed by the famous John Carpenter.
Yes, I love his movies. Yes, I love his movies. I love Halloweeny. It's one of my very favorite movies.
So, tonight, Dr. Dread reviews The Ward.
The Ward.
Take one.
Roll that film. Roll that film. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Butterfingers.
Hey! Patience! The Ward, directed by John Carpenter. I never heard of it before we sat down to watch it.
Mrs. Dredd found it.
Mrs. Dredd did find it, and this is the first full-length feature film that John Carpenter has directed since The Ghost of Mars.
Mars.
Yeah, so there's been a gap. He hasn't directed a whole lot lately, but he directed The Ward.
He made enough money.
Well, he probably. For those who don't know, John Carpenter got his start with Halloween 1979?
I want to say 78.
78, 79?
But I don't know.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Excellent film. And he sort of has dominated the horror genre for a couple of years after that. Famous for The Thing, starring Kurt Russell.
Yeah, such
But
a great movie.
We're digressing.
I love that movie.
We're digressing.
Doc!
What?
Doc!
What?
Answer your phone!
Oh, the phone. Hello? Hey! Steve Strout.
Oh, I love that!
Yeah,
Him and his friend.
from the Steve and Crypto Show.
Yes!
Hi, Steve. Hey, Doc here.
Great show.
Well, oh, you have a riddle for Bucky?
For me?
Okay, go ahead with that riddle.
Hey, what's up, Dr. Dread viewers? This is Steve from the Steve and Crypto Show. So, I heard that Bucky likes a good riddle. So I actually have one for him. Are you ready? Okay, so, what is a vampire's favorite boat to travel on? I'm going to give you a minute to think about that. And let you guys know about the Steve and Crypto Show. We're a multiple-time Rondo Award-nominated podcast. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, just about anywhere you listen to podcasts, or just go to steveandcrypto.com. It's easy. So yeah, I'm going to give you some time to think about that, see if you can come up with the answer for the riddle, and I'll be back with the answer.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Did you get that, Patience? Did you get that, Bucky?
Yes.
Okay, hey, Steve. Yeah, call me back in a couple, and you can give Bucky the answer. Give him a couple minutes to think about it. Okay, later.
Draculia.
Steve and Crypto Show.
Draculia. It's a Draculia riddle.
Fun podcast, by the way. If you get a chance, check out the Steve and Crypto Shows.
Check it out.
Good guys. Okay. Where was I? I was talking about The Ward. What year was that, Bucky? 2015?
It was 2010.
Wow, boy, am I off.
Way off, Doc.
Okay, 2010, and it's rated R. And it's about an hour and a half long. So, the movie opens...
Hour and 29 minutes, to be exact.
Thank you, Bucky.
You're welcome, Doc. What are you
Wait to
for?
break my rhythm.
Hey, Doc.
Hey,
Yes?
an hour and 29 minutes long, to be exact. The movie is about a young girl who's picked up by the authorities. She had burnt down a farmhouse,
She sure did.
and she ends up being placed into
Psychiatric hospital?
a psychiatric hospital, sure. The year is 1966, and I think that the filmmakers did an excellent job of giving that movie that 60s feel.
They sure did.
You know, from the clothing
Decor.
to the cars, the decor,
Yes.
the girls' dance scene.
Yes. It was like Marsha Brady dancing.
It did look like Marsha Brady dancing. Yeah.
That really was a fun scene.
That was, yeah. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves again. So, Kirsten is admitted into the psychiatric hospital. She has no recollection of anything prior to setting the fire. Scary, spooky things start happening.
Yes!
Because this is teenage girls. Probably the ward in the hospital is the young adult ward or teenage ward. But the nurse erased the name off of the chalkboard outside of the room.
Yes!
Because something bad happened to that young lady.
It was Tammy.
And then she wrote Kirsten's name on there. Kristen's name on there. All these names, I don't know. So it's not long before she meets the other girls in the ward.
Yes.
There's Emily, Sarah, Iris, Zoe.
Yes. And Alice she left.
Alice is left.
No, she left.
Alice left. That's right.
She's gone and Tammy's gone.
Okay. Did I miss another one then?
No.
Okay, very good. So she meets the girls, and I don't know. Bucky, remember that movie, that drama, Girl Interrupted?
Yes.
Kind of like, it had a little bit of that feel to it, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Some of the girls are a little bit stranger than the other girls, but it's not long before Kristen, played by Amber Heard.
She did a really good job.
You may know her from the Johnny Depp trial. But if you're a movie fanatic like me, you may know her from the remake of The Stepfather, 2009.
I love the Stepfather movies.
And this was a remake of The Stepfather. It was not a sequel.
She's a really good actress.
She's not bad. I'm getting distracted again. So.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't you hear the phone ringing?
Oh, the phone's ringing. Probably Steve.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Call him back with the answer?
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh,
okay,
boy.
Go ahead with that answer, Steve.
Hey, it's Steve again. I am back to give Bucky the answer to the riddle, because I kind of got a feeling that he doesn't know. So, the riddle was, what is a vampire's favorite boat to travel on? The answer is a blood vessel, obviously. Come on, Bucky, you should know this. Anyways, thanks again, guys. So, Steve, it's always a pleasure to pop in and say hi to Dr. Ed and Bucky. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. See you soon. And come check out my show after you're done watching Dr. Dread reviews. SteveandCrypto.com.
That was pretty good, Bucky.
That's really good.
Bucky had no idea. He didn't know the answer.
That's really good. I love it.
That was fun.
I love when they
Okay.
still
Hey, Steve, we'll talk later, okay?
Bye, Steve.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you.
Thank you.
Ooh. He's got good jokes, too.
He does got good jokes. Okay, so, this bad things start happening. Kristen starts seeing shadows. She turns into a little Nancy Drew, wants to investigate what's happened to other girls. A couple of girls disappear.
They do.
There's a really creepy scene where Kristen receives electroshock therapy. And, it's
Creeperific.
It's creeperific. Throw a little bit of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
That's all over.
A couple other movies. It is. It's creepy. There's a mystery. There's shadowy figures.
I enjoyed it.
Okay, so the movie is creeperific
Yes.
because the building, especially the basement and stuff, they're creepy.
Yes.
Yes.
And the ghosty creature is the
Creepy.
ghoul.
Sure.
The ghoul is scary.
Yes. And there is
In
some...
a way it kind of just shows up sometimes.
There is some fun gore.
Yeah.
Yes. So it does have that going for it, and John Carpenter does an excellent job. Filming, the shots look beautiful, the hospital looks good. The actresses do a good job. I like the actor who played Dr. Stinger.
Yes.
Yeah, Jared Harris.
Yes.
You may recognize him from another remake, 2015's Poltergeist.
Yes.
Yes. And he, has the doctor thing down pat, kind of got the accent, and, he's very doctorish.
He looks smart.
He does look smart.
And he seems a little compassionate, too.
Yeah, especially when he strapped her to that table and gave her like 50,000 volts to the noggin.
Well, I don't think that was very nice.
You know what she did?
Stop it, Doc.
Okay. She twitched.
Stop it.
Okay. Hey, Bucky.
Making fun of my joke?
Your jokes were awesome tonight. So we're going to rate the movie.
You want to hear some more?
No. We're going to rate the movie.
Yes.
I'm going to leave you go first because I got to give a little explanation to my rating.
Okay.
Okay. So go first. How would you rate John Carpenter's The Ward?
I would give it, out of 4 skulls, 4 being the bestest, I would give it a 3.5.
3.5. Bucky comes across with a 3.5 rating. 3 skulls. The definition of that is I enjoyed it. So
I loved the story. I loved that the girls did a great job acting, and the doctor, even the mean old nurse.
the nurse, sure.
They all did a really good job.
Okay.
And I was surprised at the ending. I liked it. It was good.
And I'm going to give it just barely a 3.
Doc!
But I want to explain why. The movie, Bucky is justified in 3.5. He is. But I can only give it barely a 3 because it reminded me of another movie from 2003 that was very similar. And I'm not going to tell you what the name of the movie is because it'll actually ruin this movie for you. Which is why I can only give it a 3 because it was too similar to that movie. If I had not seen the 2003 movie prior, I'd be right there with Bucky, 3.5. It was better than this.
It was way better than this.
Okay, the actresses
just
did a good
about
job.
a 4.
The actors did a good job. The set was fine. There was fun gore. It was creeperific. I'm recommending that they watch it, but the story was too similar to another movie that I really like. And
Patience, watch it. It's great.
okay,
3.5.
there you have it. If you average them
terrific.
together, you get 3 skulls, good rating, fun movie. This is your friend Dr. Dread, reminding you, as always, my friends, keep it scary.
Keep it scary. Keep it scary.
Bucky,
Yes, Doc.
cut the film.
Cut that film. Cut that film. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Doc, it should have been. I should have even said it was a 4. Because it was really, really, really good, Doc. Sometimes
Too
you
late.
just
We cut the
disappoint
film,
me.
Bucky.
I know, Doc, but you disappoint me, Doc. You should have went.
I can't help it. I really like that other movie so much better.
Stop it, Doc.
Okay.
I'm going upstairs to see if Mrs. Dredd got any goodies.
But don't eat all of the goodies.